do stuff and kill things. Already starting. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see. As soon as this goes, I will begin. I am live. Hello, everybody. I'm here with the Summoner's War video. It is Rune Removal Day. I've already been playing around for like 12 hours today, it feels like, and yeah, so I'm just going to kind of show off what I've done so far. I'm testing some monsters out to see how good they actually are. So of course the easiest way is with Galleon, and then let's see, I've been playing with. I don't have him ruined currently. I do have. I want to show off Ryan first. He's one of my favorites, and I'll show off Ardella, the Wind Magic Archer. So this should be a good start. So I'll show off the runes after this, just kind of showing off the damage first. So we'll go on 1 speed just to show it off and kind of show, you know, the best builds I found so far at least. So Ryan with attack buff, defense break, and skill 3. See, that was about 17,000 damage, which is pretty darn good. The scary part is her. 17,500 with that skill. I don't have great runes on her currently. I think I just use leftover ones. I can't remember. And she's only level 25. Poor Ryan's over here, level 35, and, you know, doing 7,000 or so. You know, it's not terrible, but, I mean, 11,100. It's stupid. You know, it's not the ideal way to rune her currently, but again, you know. So Ryan hits for 4,000, skill 1. Ardella hits for 5,000 because she's insane. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of ramble on through this. So, I mean, they only have like 1 skill each, so I mean, again, same thing. The nice thing about Ryan is he's self-buffing, so I mean, he hit 6,000 on that one. And of course, her other nice thing is she defense breaks with her skill 1 now on weak attribute opponents. I mean, I don't understand why they kept buffing her. She wasn't too bad to begin with, I mean, for a nat 3, and now they just kind of went a bit overboard, but I'm not going to complain. But let's just shoot this one in the face, because she's Ardella and just one-shots things. Let's see, I have Ryan on Violent currently, which is kind of nice. See, oh, hey, no. So I just got on. I just started testing things pretty much like 2 seconds ago. So yeah, I'm testing right now, since it's Rune Removal Day. I worked on, Ryan over here. I have Violent Blade on him currently, all attack, with decent crit rate, so he has 51 crit. Accuracy's god-awful. Speed is okay. But, you know, no hit points whatsoever, so. But I like his damage, you know, I think he actually puts out a decent amount of damage here. Ardella, I have currently using my, my poor Amir's runes. Oops, that's not you. This is you. So, crit damage, attack, not great speed, 131. But I said she's on level 25 right now, and she still hits like a truck. It's kind of hilarious. So next up, we're going to show off Yen. We'll go to Tamor Hard. We'll do some Yen and Antares testing, I think. Let's see how well this works. I don't know, I always wanted a Yen, and now that I have her, I'm not really liking her. I mean, her skills don't seem to hit as hard as they should be. Like, she hits decently hard, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I thought she'd hit harder. 7,300 skill 1. My Antares has absolutely no speed whatsoever. See, 11,000 on a crit, you know, that's not bad. So Antares stole a turn, and he hits for 13,000, I think, with skill 1, which is pretty darn good, you know, if he gets 3 hits. That's the other caveat there, is that he has to actually hit 3 times. Yeah, so that only hits for like 2,000, you know, with nothing on, and that's just, it's not anywhere near high enough. Let's see, and Antares stole a turn, and See, 3,000 per hit on that guy and 2,000 on the rest. So 9,000 AoE, not the worst thing in the world. I mean, obviously he's not even 35 yet either. So yeah, I was just trying him out and seeing. So I think I honestly feel like I'm going to eat Yan. I always thought she was cool, but I mean, her chance rate is the same as Antares's, and he just doesn't seem to cut the mustard here with anything. So let's see, who else did I rune, if anybody? I don't think I've really changed anybody else's runes too much. Changed the Vanessa rune. Oh, nice. A Julian's really good. I've never pulled a Julian. I always wanted those wind monsters back in the day, and I go look now and I have, where is it? Julian. Yeah, I've never pulled Orochi. I've never pulled Sophia on this account. I've never pulled Orochi wherever he is. I know he's around there somewhere, but I've never pulled him either. Oh yeah, right next to him. So I've always wanted these three, never got them. So yeah, okay. I haven't changed his runes. These guys are all the same, I think, pretty much. I did get my Tessarian up to 153 speed and 20,000 hit points, so I've been using him a little bit and having fun. I actually got Hemos up to 165 speed, I believe, which is better. Still wish I could get him on Violent, but unfortunately I can't. I've also... Oh, I ruined up Orion. I can show him off a little, but he still isn't really that great. Actually, let me steal... Ardella has him. I'm gonna rune up my Wind Minotaurus quick, and, I honestly believe he wouldn't be bad as a 6-star, but the thing is, he's kind of lacking in utility. He does have a provoke, which is nice, but, I mean, overall, and his stats are kind of tanky for... Yeah, Julian is stupid. As I said, I've always wanted one. He's just really strong and really, a fun monster to play with because he's stunned on top of being really strong, too. Let's see, I think it was, yeah, here it is, Grave. Totally gonna forget what runes I had on. Oh no, this is it. Okay, Grave. Grave. Yeah, pretty much. What's cool about Julian, he might not do as much damage, but I mean, against squishy targets, I hate fighting Julian. Because he always seems to crit and stun everybody. It's like, ugh. So, okay, here it is. Grave. And, yeah. Is that it? Yep, that must be it. Okay. So, we got Rage Blade on my Eintao here. His attack is god-awful. But his passive kind of makes up for it. His attack power is increased by 50%, and he's healed by 30% of the damage he deals. So we're going to bring him, Galleon, and Orion, I believe. Here we go. Yeah. Orion, I got him recently. So he's got a ridiculously high defense for me currently as a 5-star. 175 speed, like 13,000 hit points. I'm on Swift Energy. See, I want better runes on him so badly, and I just don't have anything, and it's kind of making me sad. I don't like summoning stones. Okay. So, let's give this a try. We'll go back to Aiden Forest Hard. And we'll switch out these two and bring in... No, not you. Where are you? I have lore. I actually just unruned my lore because I haven't used him in forever. I'll probably re-rune him because I'm not going to eat him. He's too good a monster to eat. Here he is. And I've never pulled a Gene either. I had the one from the Hall of Heroes, the Guillaume or whatever his name is. Guillaume. Some French name. But, yeah. So, here's the Wind Minotaurus and Orion. So we will Harmless Prank just for fun. And now, Slaughter, skill 2. 18,500 from that guy. So, I mean, he actually hits really hard, and he heals when he does it, and he's fairly tanky. That's kind of why I like him, and really, I don't want to eat him, but I know I have to. He's just not going to be useful anywhere, and skill 1, 4,000 no crit. attack buff and defense break, so. The perils of using Rage Blade, I know. 4,800 with the crit with no buffs or defense break, so. Let's do a time to loot again. Way to fail me, Galleon. Okay, so another slaughter. 22,000 on that guy. I mean, as I said, you know, I had to try him out after they buffed him. I really, really wish that it, you know, I don't know, his base attack is so low that 50% increase just doesn't seem to help much. It might help if you get him to 60, obviously, or 40, I mean. Almost 14,000 on skill 1. I mean, he hits really hard. So what I was kind of thinking on him, I mean, I was just testing out his damage to see what he could actually do. I was thinking like maybe Violent Revenge would be good, but I don't even know what to, that's the thing, is I don't know what to use on him. Something Revenge though, because, you know, you want him to hit back and do some damage. And this is with like almost no skill ups, I believe, too, so his damage is quite good. You know, I think he kind of got overlooked, you know. It's a nice buff, for sure. But, I mean, if I'm going to go single target nukers, I honestly think I'd rather go Ardella than this guy. Again, I don't know what the scaling is at 40, because I don't think anyone in existence has built him to 40, because he's freaking Eindhow, the freaking Wind Minotaur. Oh, hold on. I want to show you. I know I've posted it before, and I haven't touched him because it's been so good. Let me show you my Zinc. I love my Zinc. One day I'll 6 him, I promise, but I mean, I have a 37% with accuracy, crit damage, crit rate, and speed with extra defense. Defense with extra defense, crit rate, crit damage. This one has a 25% defense sub. Same thing here, 41% defense, speed, attack, defense. And then crit rate, hit points, defense, accuracy, and resistance. Yeah, so I was going to redo my Randy, I think, as well, but I haven't gotten to that. But I can still just bring him into a fight. So let's see. We'll go to Desert. Desert will be good. Well, actually, I guess I should still bring Galleon. But, bring Galleon, my Unruined Randy, and I think he's still gonna go. Yep, he's still gonna go first. That's kind of sad. Yeah, the area effect defense break on him isn't that great because it's only a 50% chance, but, overall, I just think he's fun to play with. I mean, you'll see the damage on him. His multipliers, I think, is pretty good. Summoner's War Wikia has the best way to find that out. So here's the damage I get from him as a 5-star. See, about 4,700 per crit on, you know, those things. So that's 15,000 AoE, which is pretty darn good for a 5-star. And then 5,700 on skill 2 with no buff. So this is just what I've been doing today, just playing around with everything. So buffed up, skill 1, 10,000 skill 1. No, don't decrease my attack bar. Yeah, it really might not be a bad idea. I like him on Despair just because of his debuffs and everything, but and the fact that I had an amazing set of runes for him on Despair. But I mean, his multiplier seems really good. Actually, hold on 1 second. I'll show you what I mean on Summoner's War Wikia. And I'll just bring this over, drag it in front of my screen for a second here. I think that should be showing it. Yeah. So it scales off his defense, so it does 265. This one scales off his attack and his defense, apparently. And the third one doesn't have a skill. So apparently this is like the worst one ever to find for him. I guess he's not that common, but, you know. Either way. That's the site I use to find out multipliers and stuff, and it seems to help me out quite a bit. Um, so, let's see. Before I forget, I haven't used Spectra. But yeah, Orion, I really want to use him, and I really just can't find the rune set for him yet. I don't have it, I guess. I didn't touch Shannon. Shannon's the same. Lanet, I don't care about. I don't know how to use Lanet. See, most of my other monsters I'd love to try. Oh, Shimite, I think I've done a test on Shimite, but I'm going to do it again just to kind of show off the damage Shimite can do. It's just fun to say Shimite. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I want to use them for, but I mean, I haven't had the opportunity as of yet myself. And I don't think I have anyone else. I have Copper, but Copper's just sad. I don't even think I have a crit buff anymore. Oh, Randy is, but... So I'll bring... You know what, I'll bring Randy. Yeah, I know the feeling sometimes. I just talk and then I realize I'm not even speaking English anymore, pretty much. Okay. Yeah, I really wanted to try him. The thing is, like, I have to find where I can fit him in, and that's the issue for, Zinc. Because his skills are really good, but, oh, really? Oh, well, whatever. No crit. Way to fail me, Shimite. But you'll probably get to see Shimite's damage on, skill 1 here in a second. Actually, I'll do skill 2 just because I have all the buffs on. Let's see, almost 18,000 AoE, so, yeah, that's what I mean. I said, the thing is, I have my TOA hard team. I mean, I could technically sub him in instead of Veramos, which probably, now that I say it, doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking that. I'm like, huh. My problem is that he's just slow, so, I mean, it's kind of hard to really use him anywhere. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see if I can't kill this one. Yes, I can. No, Randy. I suppose giving him no runes probably didn't help this test out, but whatever. Oh well. I'll pray that Shimite decides to crit on something. So we'll do time to loot. Shimite goes, let's murder this poor little thing. Here we go. 40,000. I mean, that's respectable damage, you know, even for just testing out stuff. But I can't seem to get Shimite to work right, because, I mean, if he hits really hard, he's slow as crap, but he's so squishy he dies in one hit. So it's just kind of, like, I don't know what to do with the stupid thing. Oh, Tractor. I didn't actually work on Tractor anytime recently, but, one of my guildmates actually 6-starred Tractor, and, you know, I don't think it's a bad idea, honestly. So we'll bring Galleon just for fun. And actually, we'll have real fun. We'll bring Triton and Randy. Triton, Randy. You are not Randy. Oh god. I'll bring Zinc, and then I'll bring Tractor if I can find the stupid thing. There he is. Okay, because Triton has a 33% defense leader as well, which is quite nice. I think I got Triton a little faster too. Okay, so Triton will just fail miserably at life. Absolutely, I really think he'd be great, because watch how much damage this does with no defense break, just skill 1. I mean, I know this sounds normal, but that'd be 18,000. Zinc does 8,000, skill 1. No defense break for him, though. The nice thing about Tractor is it doesn't matter if the guy has buffs or a defense break on him. Oh god, Randy, stop trying to be important. Okay. Again, no buffs or anything, just goes and punches him to death. And he's on Violent Revenge too, so I mean, I really like Tractor, honestly. He's one of my favorite monsters that I've gotten, that I've played around with. Yeah, unfortunately, Shannon's going to be huge. We all know it. Okay, so ready to snipes up. This is another fun part, too. Look at this. Look at all the freaking taunts. Unfortunately, Zinc just went and killed everything, but yeah. And Shannon's going to be such a pain in the butt on this. Okay, so we're going to... I need Randy. We're going to sub Zinc out for now, and I'm going to bring... Galleon. What I think is cool about Tractor is his first skill. You know, if the only debuff they have is Defense Break, it still works out to his benefit. God, my Galleon's so fast now. God, even freaking Triton killed something. Yeah, and the speed debuff is really annoying on Shannon, too. So we will go punch this thing. So he only punches twice, but now he does 15,000 still. So his damage actually goes down a little currently. I mean... Oh yeah, it's going to be a pain, though, to do. I mean, who wants to build a freaking Ursha or Cayenne? I mean, I've actually seen Cayennes, but... Still, who wants to build them? Actually, what I actually have in storage is what I would use for that. See, he does such good damage, though. And he can't be defense broken, which is the usual flaw with defense monsters, is they just get defense broken and fail miserably at life. So, got all the defense breaks. Yes, yes. Oh, God. You stop that, Triton. Are there really no 3-star immunity mobs? Huh. Wow. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, there's Cleanse, I know that, but I'm just surprised. See, 15,000 again. Little over. He gets hit for 93. Yeah. So for a while I was actually using Tractor in the arena just for fun, and, you know, he was actually getting a lot of wins just because he can tank anything. And if he was 6-star, I'm sure he could. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I've been up to. I'm still working on runes, obviously. I have no runes on Spectra, on Randy, on Draco. I've never used Draco once. I hate him. Bernard, Copper, I still have no real runes on. These guys I have crap runes on. But I'm really thinking, yeah, I'm gonna eat. You know, I can't seem to find a use for her. Oh yeah. Now I have to look, since you said that. I have to go look. Penguin Knights are gonna be a thing, apparently. Because I believe Penguin Knights have Cleanse too. Not this one. I think the water one? I don't know, one of these little tarred penguins has it. I guess not. Maybe it's wind? Got him. I'm actually looking at penguins. What am I doing here? Oh god, penguins. Yeah, Toma really is, though. Oh, here we go. Mav is pretty... Well, Mav got a huge buff anyway, so he's even better, you know. And for 3-star arena, he's going to be real good. Yeah, I've heard that, and I actually almost built him once and just decided not to, but, the Wind Mammoth will be good, too. Wind Mammoth has Cleanse. Actually, this one is one my guildmate told me about. I never realized how good he is, or how potentially good he is. He's a hit point monster, and all his second and third skill scales with hit points. This is a team up with 100% defense break if he's skilled up, which sounds amazing, actually. Battle Stomp, AoE, again, proportion to his max HP and defense, and then Provoke on skill 1. So, monster I'm looking to build. But the Wind Mammoth has a Cleanse. Well, I think you're right. The Fire Mystic Witch will remove buffs, debuffs and stuff. Yeah, Wind Mammoth, it said, has that same thing. Attack gauge buff and removes all harmful effects. Ridiculously good. Huh. It's really interesting. I never realized there were no 3-star immunity. Michelle will actually probably get a nice use due to the block flow one here. Kind of debuff removal. Defense. Oh yeah, this Wind Drunken Master actually might get used in this now too. Since he has the crit buff Acasis has. Yeah, I mean, I know like Mammoth Gollum here has immunity for himself. I love my Shren. Shren has Shren's third skill is a debuff one. Huh. Yeah, I guess you're right. There's really like no fairies. Neil and oh, Light Imp is amazing. I've done a video on him before, and he was hitting for like 25,000. Same with Dark Imp actually. Grago's already a thing. I hate Grago. Grago's a jerk. The Dark Warbear might get some use too. He actually has a cleanse, which I think the Wind one has too, which I think you probably mentioned or something. See, Lucia has the removes all harmful effects one. Actually, Lulu might be a big thing. That goes down to like a 3-turn, and this is a 2-turn, so a lot of debuff removal on Lulu. Yeah. That's kind of sad. Yeah. Huh, I never realized that, but yeah. I think Fire Shark is going to be huge in the 3-star. I actually loved my Lulu for the longest time, and then I just got Shasoon, and Lulu went out the window. But who was I just thinking of 2 seconds ago? Well, actually, what I'm building up again is Dark Vagabond, Jubel. Because he's fast, and he's tanky, and he has unlimited provoke. So yeah, he'll be amazing for that too. I forgot what I was talking about. If you need a good healer too, if you're gonna run a 3-star speed team, as hilarious as that is, actually, besides Bella, Light Viking has a 50% attack bar and 15% hit point recovery. 3-turn cooldown actually. And Multiple Axe gives him almost another turn as well. It gives him 45% if he crits on everything. So I really think he might actually be a thing. I had actually built him up, but I ate him to make somebody a 6. But Water Mummy is going to be huge, I think. All the mummies, I think, are going to be... Well, maybe not the Wind, but the Fire and Water Mummy are going to be big. Like, I have a guildmate who has the Water Mummy. Let me see if I can find him. My guild's actually doing really well this week, too. My guild leader actually built up a Water Mummy. And yeah, Copper is going to be a thing again. Nubia. See, almost 30,000 hit points and Violent Energy currently. Not great runes on him, I know, but I think he was just testing him out, and yeah, I gotta say, I mean... Oh, the Fire Mummy? Because I was looking, I saw a post on him, and what I realized with him is his passive says he takes 30% more damage, but it actually literally reflects it. It takes 30% of the 130 damage he takes and reflects it back to an enemy. So, I mean, he actually takes less damage and, you know, reflects that damage. So, I think he's going to be a big thing, and another one of my projects I want to build one of these years. But as you can see, I have enough projects at the moment anyway. Because in storage I have a Water Mummy, a Dark Warbear. I don't care about you. I have some of these things. Yeah, I've got stuff just sitting in storage right now. Oh, there he is. Jubel just sitting in there. I have Kabila in storage, which I think she might be good because of the increased attack bar, and she's ridiculously fast. This guy I think is still just not really great. I don't know. I don't know how he'd work. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing today on Rune Removal Day. I also thought this was interesting. It's not doing great this week, but I actually had a 50% defense last week, which was shocking. Using the same team, Vanessa, Triton, Theo, Chloe. The fun team. But yeah, Kabila is pretty good. I just don't. I have so many things already. I don't have enough speed runes anymore. I'm out of them. You know, I'm like digging at anything I can to find speed. Like I really tried to make Orion fast, and I just don't have the runes. I have like +4 speed on stuff, +5. You know, even if I max this rune out, it'll go up another 17, I think. So, you know, 179, 187, 185 or something. Still just not fast enough, and I'd rather have him on Violent. Like, I looked at the top guy, the top comment on this one, and I want stats like this. 28,000 hit points, 125 speed, and, you know, Violent. That's insane. I want this. But yeah, so, yeah, I gotta buff up my Shren runes, but I love Shren. Shren is just... She's been my, like, shining star of late. You know, I've been using her for everything. Let's see. I want something easier, but doesn't look like it's gonna be nice to me. This is probably gonna wreck my face if I try it. So I'm gonna try it. I'll cheat. That'll work. When all else fails, cheat. Vanessa, Shren. Oh, Chloe, and then Theo. I love Shren's, everything about Shren, honestly. I still need to fully skill her up. I'm still a few points away, in skill 1, but... Oh, look, I go first now. Thanks, Vanessa. Now waste all your cooldowns on me. Yeah, it's a good life lesson. I like it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Theo, for being overpowered. Oh no! Theo Mars has glancing, and that'll be really annoying. What should I do? Oh, I'll just take that off. Damn it. That didn't work out as I planned. Yeah, that's... Well, at least he'll get the defense break on, even though... Let's heal up. Of course, the one time I want him to crit, he doesn't crit. Oh yeah, Theo's dead. But, I have... God damn it. I hate Bernard sometimes. Well, all the time. Who am I kidding? Bernard's a jerk. I mean, really. Immediately. God. Yeah. Kind of try to show off, and this is what happens. You know. I deserve this. I love this, though. And it works on her, too, so that's the nice part. Yeah, Bernard's such a jerk. He really is. You know, every time you think you get him, and then he's like, nope, I'm Bernard. Heal up again. You know, you think one of these days Vanessa would proc Violent or something. She's on Violent! I can't freaking kill Bernard, which is just so annoying. I just need to get... I need to get what's-his-name revived, but that ain't ever gonna happen. Same thing. Heal back up. Oh, I suppose I should have just went after him. Okay. And this time at least he resisted for a second. Seriously? God. Bernard is such a troll. I hate him. Do the same. Oh god, I hit herself. Crap. That's the bad news, is she can actually heal herself, and I missed that. Oh god, yeah. I think I lost this one eventually. You know what's funny is that Chasoon probably has like 12 hit points or something, and yeah. But I've played this all wrong in every single way, shape, and form, so I'm mostly just holding out and seeing if I can get a draw out of this disaster. I don't even know if I can, honestly, because freaking... Yeah, it's so annoying. Oh, now he procs violent. She procs violent. Something procs violent. Okay. My freaking Vanessa has like, well, 60% resistance, I think. Whatever. I have to pray and hope Chloe gets to do something. Chasoon, really? 17 turns? Yeah, I know, Vero's kind of a jerk. See, I'm just gonna keep hitting him. Whatever. So let me draw and get this over with. I've always hated Veramos in his first skill. It's really stupid. Because it scales off attack power too, and they're always fast. I mean, his second skill hits worse than the first one. And it's just kind of funny. I mean, whoever I revive is going to die here. But whatever. Try Theo yet again. Oh, of course I don't have a heal up. Forgot about that. And Chasoon and Bernard. There's Bernard. And a tower. This Bernard has a ton of hit points, too. That was 6,000, and it barely took him down a little bit. There we go. There's my draw button. But yeah, more to the point, I actually loved my Shren, despite the fact she didn't work out too well in that fight because of my own stupidity. And that Chasoon's a jerk. But yeah. So, I'm going to have to get going, but I just kind of wanted to come on, pop on a Rune Removal Day and show off things I did. Still have a lot of work to do, but, you know, I don't think I've done much else. Everybody else is pretty much the same, so... Yeah. Exactly, so... But oh well. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.